Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga and welcome to this Yoga for Happy Hips class. So this is a short class to release the hips. You'll need a couple of bricks, possibly maybe a blanket for underneath the knees. So come to seated comfortably, sit nice and tall. And just begin to center with a few deep breaths. And bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra. As we'll set the tone for our practice with the vibration of Om, taking a breath in. Om. And just take a few moments with the eyes closed to check in, see how your hips are feeling. Are they happy? Are they unhappy? Do you have any stiffness, any aches? Just see what's going on with no judgment. As you begin to follow the waves of breath, you may wish to set an intention for your practice. And then take a deeper breath in. And exhale, gently open the eyes. So from here, bringing the hands gently into the lap, we'll just begin to mobilize, working into the hip and groin area. Soupy grind. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you hinge forward, then drift over to your right side as we begin to circle. Inhaling to come forward, nice and easy. Exhaling to circle back. And just feeling your way into the body. If this cross-leg position is problematic, then just stretch the legs out. And we'll pause, change direction. Inhale. Exhale. Making these circles as deep or as shallow as they need to be. Keep listening to your body. Seeing what's going on. You can also feel some releases happening in the lower back. Knowing back health also connects to hip health. So then we'll inhale as we arrive in center. And exhale. From here, we'll make our way through to an all-pause position. So we'll come into Anjaneyasana. You might use your bricks for this. I'm going to use mine initially on the medium setting. Just pressing the hands lightly into the bricks. And then on the inhale, step in the left leg forward. Make sure the right knee is happy. If you need to pad the knee, that's fine. Just do what you need to do. And make sure the left knee is over the ankle. Pressing the hands into the bricks. Now from here, you can come onto the higher sitting. That's it. And then draw the left hip back. Exhale. And just begin to sink forward, but try to keep the hips nicely level. So breathing here, and just meeting that intensity you might feel in the psoas. Relax the shoulders, relax around the jawline. That's it. Press firmly into the hands. This helps to keep the shoulders down and also keep some weight into that left heel. Breathing and feeling. Good. From here, inhale, press into the hands to take the left leg back. Exhale. Now attention turns to the left psoas. So tucking the toes under, just have a nice long stretch back. And then inhale, glide that left leg out to the side. Exhale, press the left heel down. So you're squaring the foot. Just bring the foot in so you can see. Foot is squaring out to the side, level with the hip. Drawing the shoulders down as you lift the chest. You're feeling maybe a release through the inner thigh. Nice steady breaths. And then inhale, trace this leg all the way back. And then pass the right leg. Inhale, lift up onto those toes, the ball of the foot. Exhale, glide the head to look over the right shoulder. Find your breath. So here we're really focusing on opening the left hip. Really the outer hip joints, but also still staying with the psoas. Try and regulate the breath as you feel the discomfort. And then inhale, just bring the foot back to center and tuck that left knee behind the right knee. You might scoot yourself a bit further forward here. We're coming to Gomukhasana. On the exhale, begin to sit back. It might be you want to sit back on a brick or even two. Just see, sitting all the way back, having the knees stacked. Now, if this doesn't feel right in your knees, I'd like you to just step that right foot forward so the knees are less at an angle, less contraction there. Otherwise, your knees are stacked, you're sitting nice and tall, hands can just rest on the knee, the top knee. This is one of my really favorite postures. Although I'm not keen on this posture, I know it's really good for my hips and I just have to settle. So maybe you're feeling the same. If you're in the stiff hip club, you just have to settle, find the breath. And of course, once you settle into the breath, body begins to relax, mind begins to relax, and already it may already be less intense than when you started to see. Just take a few easy breaths. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, it might be you take your feet further apart and that can intensify the stretch or even introduce forward lean. So do whatever you need to do. Nice steady gaze. And then squeeze the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Inhale, just use a little bit of momentum to lift up. You can use the hands, you can walk the brick forward. Exhale, and then carefully uncross the legs. Take the knees to hip distance and just have a little sway from side to side. Just releasing any tender spots you may feel as a result of that stretch, which is perfectly normal. So from here, we'll come back to the center. Inhale, coming back to Anjali. Exhale, so we're changing sides. I've got medium setting again. Inhale, stepping through with the right leg. Exhale. So again, you can pad the left knee if it needs any padding. You can even lift the knee if you want to take the knee out of the equation. Lift the shoulders back. Draw the shoulders back as you lift the chest. Press into the bricks as you breathe. Keep the chin gently drawing in, so make sure the back of the neck is long. And just lean into this intensity via the breath. But don't sink too deep. So kind of draw the left hip back slightly. Pin that right hip into center. That's it. And again, you can come to a higher or a lower setting. I feel this gives me more release through the psoas. So just see what you feel, what feels best for you. Remember, you really are the expert on your body, not the teacher. So take responsibility, do what you need to do. Good, and then inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, press the hands into the bricks. On the exhale, take that right leg all the way back, tuck the toes under. So release through the right hip flexor. Shoulders are drawing back. Steady breathing. And then inhale, take the right leg out to the side. Again, just square the foot. And just keep the heel level with the rest of the foot. Good, draw the shoulders back. And then inhale, trace a semicircle behind you, keep going. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, turn to look over that left shoulder. Draw that left shoulder back up onto the ball of the foot. That's it, push out through the heel. Feeling that stretch, feeling that release. The chest moves forward to stretch the psoas. And then inhale, as you bring that back to center. Exhale. Again, we're going to cross the right knee over the left. No, you might stay at this side, at this stage, sorry. This is option 1 for your knees if you need to. You might begin to scooch this further back. Again, you can stay high up if you need to. Remember, you're sitting between the heels eventually. So again, if that feels like a leap, you might introduce a brick, as I am doing, underneath the sitting bones. You want your sitting bones to be level as you arrive in Gomukhasana. Hands can rest on the knee. Again, any discomfort, pain, you should never have pain in yoga. Remember, you can step that left foot further forward, ease out as you need to. You might even take the right foot further forward. So just do what you need to do. Settling into the breath, sitting tall. Gentle engagement of lower abdominals, join in. That's it. Relaxing into the discomfort, which is what we have to do in real life, off of the mat as well. That's what we're training for. We continue to release the hips, hopefully creating some happiness, some santosha, contentment in the hips. You want to intensify, remember your options. Take the heels further away from each other or introduce a forward bend. Good. We'll take another breath. And then inhale, squeeze the pelvic floor again, lifting back up, shift the brick to one side. As you come back to all fours, gently release the knee and have a gentle sway from side to side, nice and easy. Easing out after those deep releases. So then we'll come to comfortable seated. Again, you can sit on a brick if you wish to, or you can sit straight down to the floor. So coming back to the starting position, you might feel a difference. Another thing you can do is to change the cross of the legs and just see how that feels also. So just to keep mixing up how you practice is really good for bringing balance to the body and the mind. So take a few moments to allow the lower body to settle. You may wish to return to your intention as we close this practice of yoga for happy hips. So taking a breath in. Exhale as we bow the head, giving thanks for our health and our practice. You might wish to plant a seed of gratitude also. And then inhale, lift the prayer hands up. And exhale, namaste. So thank you for practicing with me this morning. I hope your hips are happy, and I look forward to seeing you next time. If you enjoyed the class, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for all of our future classes coming up. Take care.